Hello everyone, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Asari Dokubo, the former Niger Delta militant, has reacted to the Nigerian Appeal Court, which upholds the ruling acquitting the charging IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. He said those who are thinking that Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released, they are just dreaming. He said this on his verified Facebook page on live broadcast. He said, "Did I not warn Nnamdi Kanu not to tell me? I did, he did not listen. No court on this earth will release him. No court will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said it again. No court will release Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu must be sentenced to death for the killings of Igbo youth in the southeast region, for bringing calamity in the southeast. He will never go free from it." Asari Dokubo said, It's a pity that this man has been talking too much and the Nigerian government is not saying anything about it. Nigerian government is not saying anything about it. I don't know why he always feels that sentencing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will bring the end of the problem in the southeast, or will it bring the end of agitations? It will not. It will even make the matter worse, because thousands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to, come up, and they will still sing the same song of this freedom. So anybody who is thinking that sentencing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to end agitations in the southeast is still a dreamer too. Okay. The appeal court in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, has upheld the judgment acquitting and discharging the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Chief Mike Uzeko-Masan, one of the lawyers representing the separatist leader, on Monday said the court upheld its ruling of October 13th, which set Nnamdi Kanu free. The Nigerian government had sought a stay of execution on the ruling of the Court of Appeal, acquitting and discharging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Appeal Court earlier set Kanu free and acquitted him of all the charges of terrorism and treasonable felony against him. But on Monday, the Nigerian government approached the Appeal Court asking it to stay the execution of the judgment of October 13, which void the extraordinary rendition of Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. A three-man panel of justice held that such extraordinary rendition without hindrance to due process of the law was a gross violation of all international conventions, treaties, protocols, and guidelines that Nigeria is a signatory to, as well as a breach of the appellate's fundamental human rights. The appellate court further held that the government failed to reflect the agitation that the IPOB leader was in Kenya and that he was adopted and brought back to the country without any extradition processes. On that ground, the appellate court held that the government was silent on the issue, which it described as very pivotal in determining whether the trial court would still have the jurisdiction to continue with the criminal proceeding before it. The appellate court judges held that Nigerian government's action tainted the entire proceedings it initiated against Kanu and amounted to an abuse of criminal prosecution in general. The three-man judge therefore held, thus, the court will never shy away from calling the executive to order when it thinks towards executive recklessness. It accused the government of engaging in serious abuse of power. But the Nigerian government, in a notice of appeal filed before the appeals court, focused on 7 grounds want the Supreme Court to stay the execution of the appellate court judgment. The government, other things, contend that the appellate court panel held in law and occasioned a miscarriage of justice when it relied on the manner by which Kanu was renditioned from Kenya to Nigeria after he jumped bail in 2017 to quash the charges against him. It further insisted that the appeal court acted in error by striking out the charge against the IPOB leader on the premise that the trial judge no longer had the jurisdiction to handle the matter. The government, though, through the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, is therefore asking the Supreme Court to, in the interim, suspend the execution of the Court of Appeal verdicts pending the hearing and determination of its appeal. Today's court judgment has made Asari Dokubo to react that Nnamdi Kanu did not eventually go home today. He said there is no court on earth will free Nnamdi Kanu, that Nigerian government must sentence Nnamdi Kanu to death. What did he say is his crime? He said for Nnamdi Kanu killing the innocent Igbo youth in the southeast and turning the southeast region upside down. So Dokubo is assuring Nigerians that Nnamdi Kanu is not going to be released. He's not going to be free, that the federal government must surely deal with him for even daring him that Nnamdi Kanu is going to suffer. Well, all these are so harsh. I don't know why he has chosen to fight this fight. I don't think this is right for now. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.